Hi there, welcome to the Lotus Crown. I'm Amber. This video is for you. I'm just going to get you shuffled up. I'm going to do a 4-card spread. The first card will tell me kind of what your strongest energy is, and then the other 3 will let me know kind of what's happening in your world and what we'll talk about today. So let's just go ahead and get started. Get shuffled up. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for your protection and healing today. Thank you for your guidance. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. So the Hangman usually indicates that you've kind of put yourself in timeout, if you will. So you've kind of taken a step back to kind of see things from a different perspective. I would say less analytical, but just kind of waiting to hear and see what you need to in order to move forward. So, when we think about the Hangman, we think about someone who puts themselves in suspension. See how he's hanging, and it's kind of like he's waiting to be enlightened. See that yellow halo around his head? He's kind of waiting in suspension to kind of get what he needs to get from Spirit, to know what he needs to know, to become enlightened. So you may kind of feel a little stagnant right now. And that is not unusual. I actually pulled 2 cards for your second energy. Wow. Okay. And so that would, it explains a lot about Hangman. So with that energy being at the bottom of the deck, it's kind of what we'll be talking mostly about, like what it's the center of the reading. Your first energy is the Hierophant, which makes a lot of sense because you're in Hangman. You're waiting to hear from Spirit, and the Hierophant shows up when, this is about being still and knowing. And it's such a spiritual card. I'm really kind of taken aback because I almost feel like the energy that I'm getting is very spiritual, very like you're definitely getting downloads. You're definitely getting downloads from Spirit. You're definitely going through you're realizing some things, you're learning some things, and I think that you're going through some really spiritual awakenings. I just keep getting awakening. So you're realizing some things for sure. And then for the 2 of these to come out, I feel like what you're coming to understand and know is kind of about, it has to do with your ego, or the individual we're talking about here is going through some understanding, some really, it's like this balancing of their spiritual and ego. Like there is some sorting out, some balancing that's trying to take place here with this ego. Because the 5 of Swords is like self-sabotage. It is ego being totally out of control, not caring about other people's feelings, winning at all costs. It's an inflation of the ego. And to the point where you're kind of blinded, like you don't even realize the damage that energy is causing. But something is happening here in a divine way. See the 2 of Pentacles and how there's that infinity sign? So there's a lot of spiritual working out that's happening here with the ego in particular, because someone is recognizing that they are reflecting in the past, looking at some things that have transpired and are now in a bit of regret. This is the Five of Cups. This is someone who's very disappointed. And it comes right after, the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. So it's like someone has been reflecting. Two of Pentacles is about a balancing. It's about a decision that needs to be made, but in a very spiritual way. It's a very balanced. I'm a bit at a loss for words because the process that this person is going through has brought them to reflect on their decisions in the past, their decisions, their ways in which they've handled things. Okay, and they are like seeing that that's caused some problems, in particular in love. And there may be some things that they are in regret about when it comes to a love relationship. So let's get more. I'm going to clarify a few things for you here. Let's clarify the Hierophant, because that's your first energy. So I almost feel like that's either you or whoever you're thinking about. But someone's definitely going through sort of their spiritual they're gaining some spiritual enlightenment about their past and their role in it, and just the part that they played, maybe some changes they want to make about how they handled things, kind of putting their ego above all things, definitely seeing how that affected their romantic life, relationships. I think they're really in reflection about love right now. So that's what's on the table. Wow. Yep. Yeah, they're looking at love. So let me show you the split first. That's clarifying the Hierophant. This is your first energy. Something really, really cool that I want to show you. So we have counterparts. We have the High Priestess as well. That's clarifying the Hierophant. This is very, very spiritual. This is really, really. It's very It's super duper spiritual. Because you got the Ace of Cups with that. So you have counterpart, this is counterparts, this is counterparts. So you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I mean, it just doesn't get any more powerful than that. It's like, wow. And then the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. It's like, whoever is doing this spiritual work is really getting to the bottom of things. And I feel like, for this to come together like that, for the Ace of Cups to come with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is really about having it all, in love, two very spiritually attuned, inclined individuals who may not even know that they have spiritual gifts. It's like you're going to find that out by going through this process, and how powerful you really are on a spiritual level. And that's like the wake up. That's like the wake up that you're going to be getting. You're going to be manifesting something really, really I'm going to try to get the words out because it's really overwhelming. So it's like you're getting ready to manifest a brand new life, a brand new beginning, a fresh start, almost like someone hits the reset button in your life. Because to get the Magician with the Fool card, it's like this is this is someone who is a manifester. This is someone who knows, understands. They know. This is either two people who know how to manifest. They are like the magician. Like these are two magicians, because they know how to manifest. They know how to bring this. Look at the infinity sign above his head, and then as above, so below. See how he's pointing up with that wand and pointing down? These are two people who actually know how to make things happen in their lives. Like no matter what comes their way, somehow, some way, they're able to make a way out of no way. And it's like magic. It's like they make things happen. This is blessed. For this to show up, for the magician to show up, clarifying the Hierophant with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. These are people who are blessed, and they don't even know. They don't even realize it. And the Fool card is like a brand new life. It's like it's a fresh start, fresh new beginning. This is a very spiritual card. All this is very spirit. Like you're in the middle of a lot of spiritual growth, understanding right now. Sheesh. It's a lot. It's heavy. It's like wow, because the Fool card is here with all that spiritual reset energy. You're able to manifest like just a whole new life for yourself, and then you get the King of Pentacles. This is money. This is someone who is abundant. This is someone who has a very stable, grounded energy. Very strong, masculine energy. That's very, you know how to bring heaven to earth. Like you know how to do, like you may not know that you know how, but you do it, and somehow you just make it happen for yourself. It's like new, it's like new, create, like you co-create with spirit. You co-create. That's the Fool card and the Magician. Like you have the ability to co-create grounded, new, abundant energy, life. Like you're very, very spiritual. Very, very spiritual. And it's like the High Priestess and the Hierophant with the Ace of Cups. It's like once you tap into like that spiritual, that higher self, once you tap into like your higher self, you manifest. And you manifest at a very powerful, powerful level. A very powerful level. Yeah. I'm going to clarify the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles for you. Because this is like the work that has been happening or has been done. Because you have the Hierophant first. You know what I mean? So I almost feel like, I just feel like it's what you're going through, or like at the tail end of, or like you're working through it. Because it's the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, remember, that surrounds this whole spread. So it's like either you're in Hangman mode right now, or you're about to come out, which means you've done the bulk of the work. You know what I mean? Like you've gotten to like the bottom of things. You've gotten to the bottom of your spiritual work. Okay, you know what you need to know. It's like that. Okay, because so the split. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this right quick. Okay, so this is what's clarifying these two cards here. which is the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So this is like, the spiritual work that you've been dealing with, your process. The Two of Pentacles is like the process. It's the process of balancing the scale. You're in your mind, you are processing back and forth about your ego, about what has not gone so well in the past, okay? And what is in the split is the World card and the Chariot. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, the World card, it's like you've done it. Because the World card is about completing cycles. It's about coming full circle. This is, you did it. This is the World card. You've completed this cycle. So it's like you're coming out of this hangman mode. Like, you're getting there because you have the World card here with the Chariot. So it's like, ta-da, you did it, and here's your reward. Like that. Like, because the Chariot, which I love getting, I love seeing it, because man, and then you get it with the World card. So it's like, after you complete your cycle, and you get to the bottom of your spiritual work, it's like, when you do that, here come the blessings. Because a Chariot is royalty. A chariot is chariots have treasures in the back. Chariots bring heaven. It's royalty. It's like, here's all of your blessings. You complete the cycle, and then like, here's all the good stuff. You know what I mean? And what's clarifying the Five of Swords with the Two of Pentacles is the fears and illusions. See, that's what you were dealing with. Fears and illusions. Seven of Cups, illusions. Whether they were like self-imposed illusions, where like your perspective, your perception of what's going on in your life was just foggy, and it created it just created a false picture of what was really going on. But that was what you understood at that time. See, your understanding is shifting. Your perspective is shifting, because you have the Hierophant in your first energy, which you have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. So this is going away. That's going away. Then you have the Worry card. The Nine of Swords is just about worry. Worry is about fear. It stresses you out. You lose sleep. You lose energy when you are worried about the past and you're worried about the future. This is not living in the present. This is dwelling, on what happened and what is coming, what is on its way to you. So this is just a bunch of wasted energy. But see, this is what I think you are learning and seeing and understanding. Like, this is all the work that you were doing. And then the last card you get is the Three of Wands, which is beautiful, because what it says is, it's beautiful because it's like, after all this work that you've done and figuring out that you've done, right, all of this soul searching, which is what you've been doing, clearly, you then get to look out in front. It's like, and you're waiting for your ships to come in. It's like that you've done this work, and you're just waiting now on what's next in life. Like, you're just kind of, this is where you're sitting now. It's like your ships are getting ready to come in, and they're letting you know what's coming in is good stuff, because you did it. You did it, or you're soon to be done. Okay, because you got the World card here in the split, and what's coming? A dump truck full of blessings. You got the Chariot card. So you're doing really great spiritual work, very hard stuff to do, but it looks like you're at the tail end of it if you're not done already, and you're coming full circle. It's like, and it's because you've got other cards here that say that you were in regret and looking in the past and all of this, and it's right here. It's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups and the Lovers. It's like something happened. You know what I mean? Something happened in your love life that kind of maybe got you on almost like a I gotta figure this out type of a thing. You know, like I need to understand this. I need to see this for what it is. I need to gain perspective. Yeah. So let's clarify the Five of Cups for you too. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So, the Five of Cups. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. You've been doing the work. It's coming out. It's just in the cards. It's beautiful. You got the Ten of Wands in the Star card. So, man, you're putting down the burdens. So the Ten of Wands is about someone who's just strapped it all on their back, right? Does that sound familiar to you? I'm sure it does. Someone has strapped it all on their back for a very long time, just sort of doing it all, having it all to worry about, right? Having it all to carry, yeah. But that's ending. That's coming to a close. Because you got the 10, and 10 is just the highest you can get in the deck. So it's coming to an end. At least it's the 10. It's like that burden, that thing that's been just you had it on your back, like that weight. It's being healed. Star card. You got healing here. It's spiritual. This is such a beautiful combination because it's like the end of burdens. It's beautiful. It's like the end of struggle, the end of burdens, the end of like that really hard cycle that you just completed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it's like I can like feel like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like this energy, you know, I think so let me show you something else. Let me show you how nice, it's just beautiful. It just really is. The Five of Cups, you're moving on to calmer waters. This is the Six of Swords. This is about a job well done. This is about earning it. This is about moving away from the rockiness of your life. This is moving to calmer waters. You have the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. You did some really, like you did some soul searching about something romantic that took place in the past. Sorry. Something romantic that took place in the past, clearly, because you have the Lovers with the Ace of Cups. So, woo, that's a nice combination, though. Like, that's a nice combination. And this is like incredible love connection right here. Like, this is it's a spiritual connection. You and someone else are okay, it's a spiritual connection for sure. Because remember, the High Priestess was in the split. When we had the Hierophant, when we were clarifying the Hierophant, we had the High Priestess that showed her face, okay, with the Hierophant. So you have two individuals who, this is like a very spiritual connected relationship. You're moving towards something really beautiful here, okay? You have like done the assessing, like you're done, but this is over with. Like, you're done with this. You're moving away from this into calmer waters. A really beautiful spiritual connection here. And the fact that you have the Lovers twice. I mean, yes, like, that's the best. It's just, really, I love it's, and it's such a good combination to have with the Ace of Cups, with the Six of Swords. It's like you're moving toward this really beautiful spiritual connection with someone. Yeah, because you've dealt with like this um regretting, like this depressed regretting it, like you've dealt with this, whatever, whoever this is, like you know who this is. You could, because spiritual connections, you know who they are. I mean, there's no doubting who they are, at all. Like, you know that you guys are spiritually connected. And the Lovers doesn't show up twice for nothing. Someone is fixing this. Whatever it is, they're fixing it. That's for sure. Yeah. It's really beautiful. I'm so happy. Okay. I'm going to show you this. So this is what's clarifying the Lovers, right? So I'm telling you, somebody's fixing it. Somebody did what they need. It's like they did their spiritual work. Yeah. The Sun card. This is the split. This is what it's like all about. So you got the Lovers here. The Lovers is like the most romantic, divinely guided connection that someone could ever have. With the Sun card and the Knight of Swords, someone is going to rush. Someone's rushing in. They want this happiness. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is bliss. This is bliss. And it's a fresh start. It's rebirth. It is new. You have the Fool card at the beginning and the end of this spread. Okay? Yeah, this is a spiritual connection for sure. The beginning and the end, first and the last, Alpha and Omega. It's just that means something to someone because it shows up that way. Yeah, this is deep. Someone's rushing in because they know. Someone's been illuminated. Sun card, someone's been illuminated. Somebody knows. Hangman. It's the same. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all not talking right now, by the way. Y'all not even speaking. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Somebody knows now, and they're going to be rushing in. They're going to be rushing in with the truth. They're going to be talking. Yeah, there's no denying this. You can't resist it. It's like you cannot resist it. See, this is the Knight of Swords with the Sun. It's like once they are illuminated, enlightened, see that again? They're not going to be able to resist the connection. It's just going to happen like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just get ready. Yeah. The energy of like the love, like it's a spiritual connection. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like this is so good. The Lovers, so what's clarifying the Lovers is the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So what this tells me is that someone is ready for a brand new, fresh start, fresh beginning. And this is a spiritually guided connection, spiritually guided beginning. You have new beginnings everywhere. You have the Fool card, you have this Ace of Wands, and you have the Sun card. So it's like it's like fresh new starts, new beginnings here, like something starting over. The Knight of Cups, this is like the knight in shining armor. This is like the knight that shows up. This is the intention. The intention is love, and it's in a serious way because you have the Ace of Cups that's already hit the board. Okay, so when it shows up, you got to know that it's the Ace of Cups. Everything in the Ace of Cups is like, it's just everything that you could ever imagine. It is given to you. See, you guys together are the magician, you know, so it's like, it's the Holy Grail. Gee, me. Wow, you guys are something special. You guys are something special together. Apart, Together, it's all at your fingertips. It's all at your fingertips. Because you got the Knight of Cups here. Okay? Love is coming. It's coming. That's for sure. And brand new beginning. And they're going to fight for it. 7 of Wands, they're going to protect it. It's protected. It's protected. This connection is spiritually protected. If y'all decide to come together, it's spiritually protected. This connection is spiritually protected. Yeah, there's some like new healed energy here. Like the connection has been healed. The work has been done. You both understand who you are because the Hierophant and the High Priestess, like you both know. You both know. Not just this connection, but you both know who you are spiritually, separately. Very important. You got the Sun card. Oh my God. And someone is coming in for real. Like, when they show up, it's going to be the Knight of Cups, but someone is coming in fast. Like, they have an urgency. It's like they're going to rush, and it's all illuminated. It's just all these halos everywhere. Like, man, seriously, though, you have the Lovers twice. You have the Hangman, that's one halo. You got the Sun, that's another illumination. Both lovers, like, y'all both know that this is a connection because it showed up twice. It's like, it's just this, yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So someone's coming in. You'll be getting some information soon. Someone wants to have a new beginning. They want to start this thing over. They want to hit the reset button and do this thing different. They want to do it different. They've done some reflecting. They see that it was all about fear and illusions that they created for themselves. That's my phone confirmation. Someone has like done the work. They know what that was about, ego and fear and illusions, but something is, they're ready for something different to come in now. They're ready to start over and do things differently. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're ready to invest. So just so you know, so it's healed. This is what came out in the split, just to kind of close things up. This is what came out in the split, the Star card with the seven, I always do this, the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is about harvest. It's about investment. This is a healed connection that's going to yield a great deal of abundance, because that's also what's here as well. There's a lot of healing here. The Star card has come out twice. So, yes, this is something that you most definitely have done the work, healing work. The Hangman is at the bottom of this, was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like the fact that neither one of you are speaking, neither one of you are, both of you are taking kind of like a spiritual time out. That's, that was necessary for this connection to be healed and yield its true potential. 7 of Pentacles. So it's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So if you would like a personal reading, just feel free to reach out to me. My information's in the description box. Until next time, be blessed. Thanks. Bye.